I've always been like really weirded out by people that over fixate on like celebrities and where they start like stalking celebrities and like paying too much attention to them, because like I'm completely okay with like people appreciating the body of work that other people have done. So for example, like if there is something that a person has done that is extraordinary, I think you should idolize that and I think you should obsess over it. But you should obsess over the like dedication and the actions rather than obsessing over the actual person. Because I remember when I was younger, like when Justin Bieber was coming up, like people were so wacky, people were so weird with him, and like they would like over obsess. They would analyze who is it that he's dating. They would even like fucking analyze what the fuck is it that he's eating. And that just becomes this like very odd parasocial dynamic, which in my opinion is not healthy, because in my opinion it's just people trying to escape their own lives and people trying to like run away from the fact that they haven't really maybe done the things that they wanted to do during their lifetime, and also people just kind of like being bored with their own lives. So yeah, no, I don't think that is a good thing to do at all. I think you should mostly focus on yourself, and when it comes to like focusing on somebody's life, like you should first of all pay attention to your life, and only then you can start like doing some other things, and only then you can start like maybe like forming relationships and doing things like that. And also like forming relationships, I mean like forming real relationships with real people, and you can be involved in other people's life, but like when it comes to people that don't even know you, and when it comes to like people online that would be like celebrities and people like that, like there is a very fine line between appreciating what is it that the person has accomplished and just being creepy and like stalking a person. Because I've seen all sorts of wacky stories of like people getting like really obsessed and really crazy over somebody that they don't even know, and this person that you're stalking like also doesn't really know you. So like this is just like almost like a borderline mental illness in my opinion. So yeah, I don't know, it's a very odd dynamic that people sometimes have with people that they have not even met. But I guess it's just a part of being a person. But yeah, don't obsess over a person, obsess over his accomplishments. It's good to like be accomplishment focused, and it's okay to idolize people's work, because like a lot of people do a lot of hard work and it should be appreciated. But don't be weird and don't stalk a person just because he's like very noticeable and very visible in the public. Okay, other than that, I am back in the office already, so like my day is pretty much halfway done, and I actually feel relatively good after the cheat meal that I had yesterday, so I think this is going to be the key going forward. I feel like I should focus on like good, healthy foods, then I can top it off with like sweets and stuff like that, but the baseline should be normal food, because then I just kind of wake up in a normal mood. I don't feel like shit, because like the last cut that I did when I was like binging on like fucking McDonald's and stuff like that, it never ended up being a good thing. I couldn't wake up the next day, I couldn't train properly, I couldn't go to work because I just feel like shit and my body is just like fucking crying from the amount of shit that I have ate previously. So yeah, going forward, I feel like I'm mostly going to be doing these kind of like healthier cheat meals. From time to time, I'm still going to throw in some McDonald's because I just generally enjoy it from time to time, but that is not going to be the norm. And then on top of it, I can add whatever the fuck is it that I want to add, and that is completely fine. But yeah, other than that, the plan for today is something that you already probably are quite well aware of. So we are going to be going back to the office because I just had my breakfast. Then I am going to be heading out to the gym. And then afterwards, once I'll be done with that, I'll talk to you guys. So see you guys then. I feel like when people say enjoy the journey and don't really think about the destination all that much, I feel like they have a point. Because like if my younger self would see how is it that I look nowadays, like my younger self would be shitting himself. Like he would be like the fucking happiest person alive. However, me nowadays, I'm not all that satisfied with the way that I look. I'm not really all that satisfied with my physique. I still think that it is very mid, and I still compare it to like people that are like significantly more impressive than me. So like I don't really think I'm ever going to be happy with the way that I look. And of course I do realize that I'm like improving, and I do realize that I look like you can't even compare me to like the way that I looked before I started lifting and the way that I look now. It's like two different human beings, but it's still not enough, and I don't think it ever will be enough. So like whatever is it that you're doing in life, may it be business, may it be like art or anything that you might do, I don't think you have to hyper fixate on the destination. And I don't think that the destination is the only thing that should make you happy. I think you should do something that you actually enjoy just doing by default. So also the process becomes like more enjoyable, because like if you're not really going to enjoy the process and the only thing you're going to be thinking about is the destination, I feel like that is a blueprint for failure. I think that is not really going to work out that well. So yeah, I suggest that you guys do something that you actually enjoy doing in life, so you would also enjoy the process, because that's kind of the thing that I'm doing now. I just generally like the process of like going to the gym, lifting, dieting, like constantly trying to improve when it comes to my training. So that is actually something that is enjoyable for me. And that is also the reason why I'm able to do it for such a long period of time, because I'm not really all that hyper fixated on the end goal anymore. And of course, still my goal is to like become as impressive as I possibly can. It's just not really the only thing that I think about, because I also enjoy the process of actually just training equally to like the excitement that I get when I think about like the destination, where is it that I'm going. So yeah, I feel like there is a lot of truth when they say that like the journey is actually like the biggest part of it. Also, another thing that I've recently noticed is when I start dieting, I feel everything like much more than I normally would. So like every single ache, every single kind of like bump on my body becomes like significantly much more sensitive. And it's like every single day before I'm going to the gym, like something starts hurting. It's either my knee or like my fucking elbow or my fucking shoulder. And it's like, yes, motherfucker, this is exactly what I needed the fucking hour before going to the gym. Yes, fucking knee pain is like absolutely perfect right now. So like, yeah, it is annoying. And like, I don't think I would feel it as much if I would have like an appropriate amount of food in me. But I think the fact that I'm constantly depleted and constantly like just generally in a more fragile state, I feel like that fucks with me a lot, and that kind of complicates stuff a little bit. But today was actually chill. I feel like I'm still feeling the aftermath after yesterday's cheat meal. So today I felt quite full and quite good at the gym. And I got the freakiest pump, because like I do this thing where I go to the gym and I have this like huge t-shirt on. So like if you would see me in this like shirt, you wouldn't even think that I'm going to the gym. Like I don't look like I'm lifting at all. So I would go there with like the shirt, and then I would start lifting so I wouldn't see myself. And then like when I'm at the peak of my pump, I take off the shirt and I just kind of see how is it that I look. And like the pump was so crazy and I looked so impressive, so that was actually very satisfying. I am a narcissist. I really do enjoy looking at myself when I'm lifting weights, and that's kind of like the thing that makes me happy, especially like when I'm on a crazy pump and when I'm lean, it just looks so impressive for me. So like, yeah, I am a little bit obsessive when it comes to like my physique. I really do enjoy this sport. It makes me happy. Okay, other than that, we are done with the gym session. I just finished my dinner as well. So the thing that we are going to be doing now is I'm going to be watching the new episode of Euphoria. Even though I do understand that this TV show is absolute dog shit and it's trash, somehow it's captivating. I like these like fucked up storylines, and somehow it kind of sucks you in, even though I do understand that this is like one of the more dumbest things I could be watching. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna finish watching the episode. Then I also need to stretch out, because I didn't do that. Nowadays, I don't really stretch at the gym no more. I come back home, I eat, I do everything that I need to do. And then there's also a home gym, like not a home gym, but like a small gym in the building that I live in. So I would just go there, I would stretch, and then I would just go straight to bed. Somehow feels better that way. And yeah, tomorrow is finally a Saturday, so we don't have to go to the office as well. So tomorrow I'll be getting up and going to the gym quite early. So I guess I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See you tomorrow.